announcement that he is dropping out of the re-election race caused all kinds of reaction, having some Republicans wondering how he could continue as president if he's not up to campaigning. Let's check in with our Brendan Kirby. Joining me now in studio with this part of the story. And Brendan, a lot of people are talking about that 25th Amendment.
Yeah, that's right, Lenise, and we've heard a lot about that with this president, just as we did at times with former President Donald Trump. But one expert I talked with says it's unlikely. The amendment was ratified in 1967. It set up a line of succession in the event the president died in office, and also set up a process for selecting a new vice president. But in recent years, another provision has gotten a lot of attention, temporarily removing an incapacitated president. Presidents have invoked it a few times for limited events, such as presidential surgeries, but it's never been used to force a president out. Zach Smith, a senior legal fellow at the Heritage Foundation, notes that it requires the vice president and a majority of the executive branch's principal officers to conclude that the president can't perform his duties. But even if the vice president and the cabinet made that determination, the president could still object, and 2/3 of both houses of Congress would have to agree to remove the president. So that bar is even higher than removing the president through impeachment.
Some Republicans in Congress have already made that call for this process to be invoked. I think there are real concerns about Joe Biden's health right now. Obviously, he hasn't been seen since he issued his statement that he was not going to run for re-election. But look, the 25th Amendment process, again, it's never been invoked in our country's history.
As I mentioned, the 25th Amendment has been used a handful of times. The most recent was in 2021 when Biden himself handed over temporary control of the executive branch to Vice President Kamala Harris for a colonoscopy. Reporting live at the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.